Welcome back to another day. Yesterday I ended up going to bed hella late, but I needed to get those videos out. I needed to push myself. I had to get that done, you know? Going back into this mindset, this mentality of like, I can't go to bed if I haven't finished everything on my to-do list really pushes me to go harder, right? Especially yesterday. I was very exhausted. Doing legs for me, like, it cooks the fuck out of me. My legs are like the weakest thing in my body. And I was going through it at night, but I still had to get the video out for you guys. Managed to push through. Woke up at 5:30 in the morning. It's currently 6:10 right now. I ended up switching my routine. Like, before, when I woke up, I would pray in my living room or in my room, but now I started to pray out my balcony and just when I walk out here, right? And just being out here, bro, literally just enjoying the scenery really gives me that boost of energy that I need. Just being out here, bro, really just wakes me up and clears my mind. Whatever happened yesterday don't matter. It's a new day for me to prove to myself that I can do everything that I put my mind to. And I just really want to tell you guys, God is the foundation of everything that I do. If it wasn't for my faith, if it wasn't for God being good with me, and even though I mess up, even though I'm not perfect, in my walk with God, there's moments where I feel defeated because I'm not just failing myself, but I'm not keeping my word, you know? When I pray for forgiveness for not staying true to myself, not staying true to the only person that really has my back. I feel like that is a sin in itself because I make these promises to myself and I can't fulfill them. By myself, I am nothing, but with God, I have everything. Every morning that I wake up and every time that I go to sleep, I pray for strength, I pray for knowledge, and there is some days that I need more strength than anything. There's some days that I need a little bit more patience, you know? And really my foundation for everything that I do is God, right? I do everything in God's name, and that small switch into like praying outdoors and just having a conversation with God while I'm walking outside, clearing my mind before market open, before I even take a trade, really made a huge difference for my mental health, right? I feel less guilty. I feel a little bit more prepared when it comes to hopping on the charts and just to attack the day. If you can win the morning, which is the hardest battle in my opinion for myself, I mean, you can conquer the whole day. I ended up buying the account. It was like $48, which is good, bro. That's a good deal for that account. I haven't looked at the charts yet, but yesterday the markets were moving. So let's see what we got right now. I'm about to go upstairs, get everything ready, and yeah, I mean, I'll see you guys after the trade. Bro, why the fuck is it this hot? I'm gonna head to the store right now. I just really want to tell you guys what ended up happening. You guys saw the trade that I took. I was completely wrong on today's bias. Restarting the combine, having the $2,500 in drawdown. Every time, I'm always risking 500 to 750 when I first start my evals, and then start de-risking, or if I win a trade or something, I just keep on adding more profit. The evaluations, I just really want to get over them as quick as I can, but with proper risk management and with the proper system, right? Today I lost over $700, and this L doesn't carry more weight because I was completely wrong. It wasn't like the other days where I was right and me being impatient and my emotions getting the best out of me, you know? There's a difference when it comes to losing for me, right? If I'm wrong, I mean, it is what it is. But if I messed myself up, if I get in my own way, it's a complete different L that has more weight to it, you know? I was completely wrong today. I really thought ES was the leading index today,
not seeing that Nasdaq did not take out Asian session highs. For some reason, I thought Nas took him out and ES did, but I was just going for the data lows. My whole thing was taking shorts to the data lows and then just waiting for a reaction back into the upside, right? The 4 hour was looking mad bullish and everything, but I took another trade after that. I had to leave the crib in the morning. I had something to do, and I was just wrong today, you know? Today was just me having a wrong bias. That was mainly it. And I'm not mad at the fact that I lost more today, um around the same as previous days, but I was wrong, you know. It was nothing about me getting in my own way or me being impatient and like having a worse entry or not waiting for a specific level. Nah, it was just that ES not taking those lows really confirmed my bearish bias into those data lows. I'll show you guys later what I'm talking about, but on the top of my head, like, I was just wrong. Like, I know what happened today. I was wrong. I ended up realizing that a little bit too late. And yeah, I mean, today I lost over $750 because I was wrong. I mean, that's pretty much it. I didn't get in my own way. I followed my rules. I took two trades. The first trade I took, I was only risking 250. The second trade I took, I was risking 500. I was going a little bit heavier on my positions. That was pretty much it. Bro, I really need to clean the car from the inside. Y'all can see the fucking sweat stains, bro. I really got to wash the car as well because it's been a minute since I washed the car, and like every day, bro, I swear, every day my car gets fucking water drops on it. I already told maintenance about the sprinkler. They're going to move it and everything. But yeah, I need to wash the car before those drops, especially with this heat. Really fuck up the paint because with this extreme heat, I mean, I'm under the fucking shade and shit, but like still, like it'll fuck up the paint, especially my car is gray. So yeah, I mean, you can see that shit. It looks dusty as fuck. I need to clean it. I'll probably do that tomorrow or this weekend. But right now, I'm going to go pick up some groceries. I went to the gym, but like I told you guys, it's hit or miss. It was closed all day today. I think it's going to be open tomorrow, but Friday for sure is not going to be open. Today, I might go hoop with my boy. I told you guys I was not going to hoop that often, but at the same time, like, if I'm not going to the gym, like, I know that if I'm over there hooping at the runs, I'm gonna be pushing myself to the limit, you know. The thing with me in basketball is like I'm very competitive, so like I really push myself. And in my weight loss journey, like I really lost a lot of weight just going to the runs, especially out here hooping outdoors, like sweating a lot and just up and down jumping and doing all this shit like really helps me, really just helped me lose a good amount of weight. So I mean, shit, if I'm not going to hit the gym, I'm still going to do my at-home workouts, my push-ups, my pull-ups. That's mandatory every day. I just hit that. But when it comes to the gym, I mean, it was closed. I can't do shit about it. I'm not trying to miss the gym. It's just, I have a free gym here in my apartment. I'm not going to pay for a membership when I have everything I need here at home. But I'm gonna speak with them and see if they like could give me a key for like through the back door or something. Cause like I'm the only one that uses this gym. Like when I moved in here, the ladies at the front desk told me like, you're the only person that's been here for over a month, like consistently. And I mean, I'm trying to see if like they can give me a key or something. That's pretty much it, what I got going on for right now. I'm going to give you guys a breakdown of my trade. I'll probably do that later at night because I usually record outside in my balcony, but bro, it's hot as fuck, and then my camera starts to overheat, my MacBook starts to overheat. I'm gonna just do the recap later at night. When it comes to trading, bro, in all honesty, like, it's learning lessons, right? I am bringing you guys along the journey. I've lost so many times. You know what? I'll just bring you guys along for the ride, and once I get to the store, like, I'll just cut the video because I gotta get the groceries in the car. But along my trading journey, I've had worst L's. I had crazy starts to combines. I've lost over, now with these combines that I've lost, is like over 13 evaluations. But you guys gotta understand, like, it's part of the process. You have to pay a price in order to learn all of these things, in order to get rewarded, right? I've met some people that started trading without prop firms, with their own money, like losing thousands and thousands of dollars using their check. Like, that is crazy. if you think about that, like psychology wise, that shit is crazy. Like losing your paycheck to fund your trading, like that shit is kind of crazy. And when I heard that, like it gave me a different perspective when it comes to like these prop firms and everything. You shouldn't be attached to money. You shouldn't have no emotions when it comes to these prop firms, because at the end of the day, it all comes down to your understanding, your preparation. It's really a test, bro. It's an evaluation to see if you are capable of becoming a funded trader, if you can be consistent, if you can follow the rules, whatever the case may be. But it really is just testing your knowledge of the fucking game. And if you think about it, it's like if you fail your driver license test the first time, are you not gonna try again? You need that shit to fucking drive, right? When I first did my driver license test when I was like 15 or 16, I failed the first attempt, but I practiced. I didn't get discouraged. I learned how to fucking drive and shit. And I mean, second try, I passed it with ease, you know? Same thing with these prop firms, same thing when it comes to trading. It's all about repetition. It is 20% technical and 80% psychological. The only thing that has been holding me back these last couple months was really the psychological aspect of me thinking that nothing was going my way. I mean, jobs have been very hard to find. Monday when I went to the park, my boy was telling me that his cousin moved down here and he's been trying to figure it out for over 3 months and he can't find a job, and he has like a couple degrees and shit, and it's hard right now. So that really just affected me mentally because nothing was going my way. It wasn't like me crying or complaining like nothing is going right and this and that, nah, but it was like, damn, not even this job. Like it was just me losing hope, you know? But day by day, I just been taking it step by step, you know, controlling what I can control. I'm still applying to jobs. I'm still doing everything that I need to do to put myself in a better position. It's not like I don't have no money. I do have my savings. I do have enough for my bills and everything, but it's like money's just coming out of that. It's not coming in, you know? So that's where it became a mental war, you know? Like I was doubting everything. I was hesitating. I was just having that negative energy, and that really just put me in this position where it's like I couldn't trust myself. I let emotions get the best out of me, but God really has a way of doing things and a way for you to learn things, right? Like I told you guys, when I record my videos is to show you guys what it takes to become a profitable trader, what it takes to overcome your current situation and make it out in trading or anything that you set your mind to do, right? It's going to be ugly the first couple months, the first year, but eventually I'm going to get better, especially with the content. Like I said this too, my content might be cringy when I first start. It might be low quality, but over time I'm going to get better. I'm going to have more insight into what I like recording, what looks good, what makes good content, you know? Like it's all about trial and error. With trading, it's a little bit different because the same things repeat themselves every day. So it really is more about having that self-control and that disciplined mindset. And 9 times out of 10, I mean, that's pretty much all you need, right? I feel like I'm just chatting right now, but yeah, like I just got out that mental headspace where I was just questioning every decision due to being rejected. That really just gave me so much self-doubt, and it really had me questioning if I was doing the right things, you know? God has a different way of doing things. Sometimes the way God is working might not be what we are expecting, but if you open your eyes and you actually look at the bright side of everything, I mean, you can't lose. If you understand the reason behind failure is for you to grow, the reason why things are getting delayed is because you are not ready mentally, physically, whatever the case may be. It's because You are not prepared. We all know what we are lacking. I know that I was lacking discipline. That's the only reason why I kept blowing these accounts. I was lacking that mental discipline. It's not, I was just really lacking that mental toughness, that mental discipline that got me to where I'm at now. When I first started recording videos, when I first started trading, I was so locked in, disciplined like I've never been in my life, and I saw so much growth, so much change. I had a losing season, a season where I couldn't find myself, when the job thing happened, and I just couldn't figure it out, and I still can't, but I took the bad and found the good in it. Everything will take time, but if you're not doing the right things to get yourself in the position that you need to get yourself in, I mean, it's going to take even longer, and you're going to hurt the progress. Emotionally trading, bro, I was like a little kid throwing tantrums like, why is this going wrong? Why is, and those were the habits that I had when I first started that kept me unprofitable the first 3 months. I've been where I'm at now. I know what I need to do to overcome this. Now it's just a matter of showing up every day and doing the right things. Your mind is your biggest asset and your biggest enemy, right? If you believe in yourself, if you believe that God has a purpose for you, you just got to show up. Regardless of the outcome, regardless if you see progress or not, just show up every day with the same attitude, with the winning mentality. Don't half-ass something that is meant for you. I always talk about how at work I used to do the most to be like the best employee or anything. I used to do the most to just be regarded as a hard worker and everything, but I was never putting the same energy into my life. And once I realized that I could give the same effort, the same intensity that I was giving other people to myself, everything started to change, right? I'm about to pull up to the store. My hand is cramping up right now. This little camera got some weight to it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The Osmo Pocket 3 has a default lens that comes with the creator combo, and I barely found out about it a couple days ago. So that's why my videos have changed. Like, it's more focused on me and the background is a little bit more blurred. So I like this shit. And that's one thing too, bro. Like, I just been so invested in trading and my craft and everything that I haven't even messed around with the camera, with editing and all that stuff. But we about to turn up, bro. Trust, we're about to turn up. It's just, I had to have that rude awakening. I had to lose more in order to become aware and turn up. I'll catch you guys later, probably once I'm at the park. I might record off my phone, but I don't really have that much storage. My camera roll is full of screenshots of successful or losing trades. So yeah, I might take my camera, bro. If me and my boy end up playing on different teams, and I'm on when he's not, I'll just tell him to record me. But I'll catch you guys later. I'm about to pull up to the store. All right, y'all. So the hoop session did not end up happening. I had a call with my student. Then I had to help my dad figure out some stuff for his job, and also caught up on some videos that I really want to push out. I'm just trying new things when it comes to the content. I haven't been active on TikTok or YouTube Shorts. I want to say like over a week or 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. I've just switched everything around. The reason why I was doing the content that I was doing was because it was also making it easier for me to record reels and all that stuff, right? But what I really want to tell you guys, to wrap this up, is you got to start treating yourself as the brand. You are your own personal brand. When it comes to trading, I need to treat this as an actual business. Like I told you guys, with time, you're going to level up. You're going to become more aware of your own mistakes. You're going to become more aware of what's holding you back and the actual roadblocks that not only make you face adversity, but also make you grow. and evolve as a trader or entrepreneur, right? Whatever the case might be, I gotta treat this with a different approach. I have a complete different game plan when it comes to my trading. I have a complete different mindset going into the next trading week. Tomorrow is the last trading day of this week. We got 4th of July on Friday. Before I end the video, if you want to stay tuned for the trade breakdown, I really just want to give you guys that breakdown so you guys understand where I'm coming from. I mean, I was wrong, and I'm fine with losing when I'm wrong, not because I let my emotions get the best out of me, you know? But like I said, it's a grind. We got to move smart. Every day is a new opportunity. But if you get in your own way, I mean, you're just going to delay the process. God has a plan for me, God has a plan for you, but it's not our timing. It's whenever we are ready, you know? I want to say, like, it's just some growth that I have to do in order to start seeing the results. Right now, I am expecting trading to fix all of my financial problems, which I know most of you guys think about trading in that way. You want to reduce your debts, you want to buy yourself a nice car, all these nice things, these nice dinners, you want to buy a fucking high rise in Miami, whatever you want to do, you are thinking that trading is the solution to all of your problems, right? But that's not the right approach to have when it comes to trading. You got to start acting like the version of you who already has all of these things, the successful version of yourself. Don't fall back into your unprofitable habits. Do not let your emotions, do not let your circumstances dictate and mess with who you are supposed to be, right? It's going to take some time to learn and move differently, but day by day, showing up, doing the things that you hate to do, but you know that need to get done is literally the only way that you're going to overcome every single problem that the markets or life in general just throws at you, right? There's so many things that I don't want to do. There's so many things that are easier for me to do when it comes to going to the gym. I don't really want to go to the gym. The easiest thing is to stay inside on the couch just watching TV or scrolling on TikTok, right? I don't want to have a diet. The easiest thing is just to eat fast food. But if I want some results, I got to stick to my diet. I got to be consistent. I got to be disciplined. Same thing with trading. If you want to be profitable, if you want to see results, you got to be patient. You got to follow your system and your plan. You cannot let emotions or the desperation of fixing your current situation overtake the progress and the mindset that you are slowly building day by day. You are going to have some setbacks. I'm living proof of that, right? Like I told you guys, my content is specifically for that, to show you guys what it takes to overcome adversity and win by being consistent and being disciplined. Like, trust me, having 770 subscribers is crazy. Imagine this, speaking in front of 770 people. That's a lot of people. I feel like some people's perspective when it comes to creating content is very fucked up because they think they're not doing enough, or even just with social media, because they think that you need a million views to be successful. Bro, 770 people is a lot. I would freeze if I have to talk in front of that much people. I know I'm doing the right thing, and I'm just going to keep on elevating and getting better and taking it day by day. I am not rushing the process, but being aware of yourself, being aware of when you are getting in your own way is really what is going to take you to the next level. Don't let your ego be bigger than the actual truth. You know, like sometimes we don't want to be wrong. Sometimes we want to blame other people, other things, because we cannot accept that we are the problem, you know? But yeah, let me give you guys a trade breakdown. And I got to edit this video. I got a lot of content for you guys. But yeah, let's get at it. All right, y'all. Coming into market open, I completely missed this right here, right? We did not take out Asian session highs. We had swept these previous lows back here. We swept those lows right here when we had the news. So that was my first mistake, right? But if we go over here and look at ES, you guys can see that ES did take out Asian session highs. Asian session high, I have an indicator just to mark down Asian session. So it'll mark down the start to the finish. Asian session highs were taken out during London session, and ES was failing to push to the upside, right? I don't know why, but I really thought that NAS took out those Asian session highs We were close to taking them out, but I just wanted to see price sweep out this internal liquidity and just trade even lower. I ended up getting in, if I'm not mistaken, at this, I think it was here, right? You guys are going to have a recording of the trade that I took, the losing trade. So I'm just going to tell you guys what I missed, right? We already took out this liquidity right here. The next target for NQ was to take out these highs up here. 4-hour was very bullish. On the 4-hour time frame, we took liquidity out too. So I mean, yeah, it was just a user mistake. Like, this was just me, right? Like, I failed to read all of this price action, and I was just focused on ES failing to take out those lows. I was just focused on ES being closer to these lows, and I just thought that NAS took out Asian session highs as well. But that was pretty much it. Not being aware of where I was at really just cost me a good amount of money. But like I said, I mean, I'm not mad at the results, right? And then we just expand up into those highs, taking them out, and then we tap back. I think we tap into this liquidity up here as well, if I'm not mistaken. We take out those highs up there too. Yeah, we end up taking out these highs as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the trade breakdown. That's just what I missed. Like I said, you guys already saw the losing trade that I took at the beginning of the video. This is what I missed. I was just more focused on ES push lower. You know, we swept out Asian lows. We had this liquidity down here. And I mean, yeah, I just got cooked, right? Hope that helps. And that gives you guys like a clear picture on why I ended up losing. But that was pretty much it. That's just what I missed when I was looking at the charts. But with that being said, this is the end of the video. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let's finish the week off strong, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.